Hey everyone, welcome back to Fact and Factors. Welcome to the summer solstice. It's the day with the most sunlight hours in the year for the Northern Hemisphere. It marks the beginning of astronomical summer. For those living south of the equator, it's the opposite. They experience the shortest day of the year, their winter solstice. But why do we have a summer solstice? What makes this day so special and different from the rest of the year? It all comes down to Earth's tilt. This tilt is the key factor that influences the changing seasons and the varying lengths of days and nights. Our planet is tilted on its axis at about 23.5 degrees. This tilt is not just a random occurrence. It has profound effects on our climate and the way we experience the seasons. This tilt, combined with Earth's orbit around the Sun, causes different parts of the planet to receive varying amounts of sunlight throughout the year. As Earth travels along its elliptical path, the angle at which sunlight strikes different regions changes, leading to the progression of seasons. During the summer solstice, the Northern Hemisphere is tilted most directly towards the Sun. This means that the Sun's rays hit this part of the Earth more directly, resulting in warmer temperatures and longer days. The Sun appears at its highest point in the sky at noon. This is why, on the day of the summer solstice, the Sun seems to linger in the sky for a longer period, giving us more daylight. This results in the longest day and the shortest night of the year for those in the Northern Hemisphere. People often celebrate this day with various traditions and festivities, marking the official start of summer and the abundance of sunlight. In 2024, the summer solstice occurs on Thursday, June 20th at 4:51 p.m. EDT. This specific moment marks the precise instant when the North Pole is tilted at its maximum angle towards the Sun. Section 4. Celebrations of the Sun, from ancient to modern. The summer solstice has been celebrated for millennia by cultures worldwide. This day, marking the longest period of daylight in the year, has held a special place in the hearts and minds of people across the globe. Ancient civilizations recognized its importance for agriculture and the changing seasons. They understood that the solstice signaled a time of growth and abundance, a time when crops would flourish under the extended sunlight. Many ancient structures like Stonehenge in England and the pyramids in Egypt are aligned with the solstices and equinoxes. These architectural marvels were not just places of worship, but also sophisticated calendars, helping ancient people track the passage of time and the cycles of nature. Today, people still gather to celebrate the summer solstice. From the Arctic Circle to the tropics, communities come together to honor this ancient tradition. Festivals and events are held to mark the longest day of the year. These celebrations often include music, dancing, and feasting, reflecting the joy and vitality that the sun brings. Some people observe ancient traditions, while others simply enjoy the extra hours of daylight. Whether through rituals passed down through generations or modern festivities, the summer solstice continues to be a time of reflection, celebration, and connection to the natural world. Section 5. Curious facts about the solstice. The solstice is a fascinating astronomical event that has intrigued humans for centuries. Here are some fun facts about the summer solstice. Did you know that the summer solstice marks the longest day of the year? This means we get the most daylight hours on this day. The word solstice comes from the Latin word sol, sun, and sistere, to stand still. As the sun appears to pause at its northernmost point in the sky, this phenomenon has been observed and celebrated by various cultures throughout history. On the summer solstice, the sun rises and sets at its most northerly points on the horizon. This unique positioning of the sun creates the longest day and the shortest night of the year. The summer solstice doesn't necessarily coincide with the hottest day of the year. This is a common misconception. The hottest days typically occur later in the summer due to the Earth's thermal inertia. This means that the Earth takes time to warm up and cool down, so the peak temperatures lag behind the peak sunlight. Many ancient civilizations, such as the Egyptians and the Druids, held grand celebrations during the summer solstice, honoring the sun and its life-giving energy. Today, people around the world continue to celebrate the solstice with festivals, bonfires, and various cultural events, keeping the tradition alive. Section 6. The solstice's influence, light and weather. The summer solstice has a direct impact on daylight hours and weather patterns. After the solstice, the days gradually get shorter in the Northern Hemisphere until the winter solstice in December. The amount of daylight affects plant growth and animal behavior. It also influences our sleep cycles and moods. The summer solstice often marks the start of warmer temperatures and summer weather patterns in many parts of the world. Section 7. A celestial phenomenon science and culture unite. The summer solstice is a fascinating celestial event with both scientific and cultural significance. It reminds us of our planet's place in the solar system and the cycles of nature. From ancient times to the present day, people have looked to the skies and celebrated the power of the sun. Whether we observe ancient traditions or simply enjoy the extra daylight, the summer solstice continues to captivate and inspire us. Hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more awesome content.